Hang on a second. Before we jump aboard the Thomas train, no idea where he's taking us, but I'm keen. My ticket's punched. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications and you're good to go. It is another Nightwish Saturday, and I've decided I really wanted to look at another Tarja song. Reason for that being, my first reaction to her was Wishmaster, and a lot of you guys are saying you have to take a look at Nemo. It's kind of the definitive Tarja song. Now, I know there's a lot of you thinking, well, you haven't looked at Annette yet, and I know. I've got something in the works. I promise it's coming soon. But I wanted to get to this one. There's been a lot of people asking for it, and I'm really excited about it. It's a live video. It's uploaded by the official channel, so we know the quality is going to be good. Yeah, just really looking forward to it. And if you guys are excited about it, then I'm excited about it. So without further ado, Nightwish Nemo live. Let's see what you got. That's really interesting. So he starts out with like some gentle key work, and then he goes into a melody that obviously the crowd recognizes, so they start getting excited and they start clapping. Problem is, he's not playing this in a way that's meant to be like to a click track. He's doing it with emotion and feeling, so he's speeding up certain parts, he's being more delicate on certain hits, he's slowing down in certain areas, and with the clapping, that kind of puts it off. So it's kind of funny to hear, but it's just the crowd getting excited because obviously a song they really like. I love how gentle he can be when he wants to.
Hei! Siinä on toi kaveri, kun kirjoitti biisin riffin. Koko biisi. Herra Tuomas Holopainen!
Hang on a second. I love that he got like introduced there. I'm not sure what else he said, but I heard his name. So Marco doing the thing. But that piece he played in the beginning that the crowd recognized, he started out with it again there. But there's something else happening. There's like an echoey kind of piece that feels like it's got a bit of modulation on it. It sounds like it's wobbling in sound, so it's kind of the seesaw effect back and forth. It's got this tempo element to it. Have a listen carefully for it, but it is there. I'm just not sure what it is. There they are again with that, you know, stripping back and allowing the bass to take the melodic slash joining percussive elements to provide that lead. Emperor takes a step back, the keys drip slowly, and the vocals come in. It is a formula they have, and it works so damn well. You know, it's so smart. It's just musically intelligent to allow space for things to happen. I love how she came out and kind of looked so happy, and she grabbed the mic. I love the matching mic and coat element. I think it's awesome. I think in Wishmaster she had a yellow mic, so that may be her thing. And I love how she came out and just started in a completely different register to what I'm familiar with. I know Wishmaster was like kind of more, I guess, operatic and a little bit like higher, and it's just nice to see her do something a little different, at least for me. This is cool. The lost ones, the one without her name, without her honest heart has compass. The drive on that bass is mad. second. Really classy, just like small slide there by Marco. What a place to pause as well. I like how he does that because it feels like that whole it shows the character of the person playing, because he could have stopped dead, he could have just played the note gently, but it was very cool. I'm assuming that's the chorus because it sounds super catchy. This feels more like a song than a composition song, which is what I'm more familiar with them doing. And there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's awesome. It's really catchy. It feels quite gentle and soft at the moment, which I'm not mad at. And the piece that he played right in the beginning sounds a little bit like the vocal melody. So if that's one of those planting the seed things again, then job done. Sorry to pause again so quick. Actually, I'm not sorry. The wobble effect I was talking about, you can hear it quite clearly now because the bass has stopped for a second. That was disguising it, but it is there. It's panning, it's moving. You see that? So he's got a pick holder on the back of his headstock, which is quite common because he'll have signature picks that are made for him. Maybe he's got his signature on, maybe he's got a particular imprint for his thumb, feels comfortable for him, it's a particular thickness, and people will want to catch those in the crowd. So you saw him flick one out and then just grab another one really quick. Some people have that on a mic stand, but because he doesn't do any vocals, it's going to be on the back of his headstock. Hang on a second, before we jump aboard the Thomas train, no idea where he's taking us, but I'm keen. My ticket's punched. I want to talk about how perfectly suited the song is for a vocal, because even though she's singing, it's not so much like operatic and very high like falsetto and head voice and stuff. There's still a classical twist to it, and I think it's really nice. I think it is very, very suited to her voice, and I think she's singing the hell out of it, so I'm enjoying it. How awesome is that? I love how they broke down. It became almost like the symphonic metal breakdown, but in a very light way. It was half time, but it felt like it had a heavier edge to it. There was still a lot of melody. The chord progression of the keys and the choir was amazing. It went up and down, and then it went even higher and back again. Really enjoyed that. The solo was sick because what he does is he's doing a lot of really smart melodic things. He's doing a lot of gentle, impressive guitar work. So he's doing a lot of bends and taps where you actually just hit down with the hand that holds the pick, and that pressure accents another note, and you can do pull-offs with that as well. He's using his whammy bar, which is that little bar at the bottom attached to the bridge. If he pulls that up and he just twists it back and forth, it just temporarily shortens the distance between the bridge and the headstock where the strings go into the machine heads, and what that does is it creates that wobble in that sound, and it, you know, you do it too, if you do it too much, you can actually go, you can lose the tune a bit, and it's becomes a bit silly and it becomes overdone. He was so delicate with it. It was awesome. And that's what I mean. This guy can play. He can really play. He just puts the music first. I like it. I gotta say this, the only thing I don't like about this actually has nothing to do with the band. It's the editing of the video. A bit earlier with the heavier piece, there were these like super jump cuts going in and out, these super zooms. There was a lot of like weird editing options made, and it's a bit distracting and a bit like, it's not nice to look at. It's not easy on the eye. And then there was those slow-mos. I just let the band do their thing, jump between the nice shots that you got set up. It's the only thing I don't like about this. But again, it has nothing to do with the band or the music. It's just the production house that did it. Somebody told me Thomas had a wine stand on his, or wine holder on his mic stand. I believe you. That interaction between them just seems silly and fun, and it is, but it's such a comfortability and chemistry thing. When people are having fun playing music, you can almost hear it. And I don't know how to explain it, but there's just this level of care, comfortability, settled in with that instrument, with the crowd, and you hit a sweet spot where you can actually hear it translate through the music. You can hear certain characteristics and certain decisions they're making on the fly that are slightly different possibly to recorded pieces that just add an emphasis and a character to it, and I'm all for it. I love how cinematic it's becoming, how the chords and the keys are lifting and pushing it to a place that you haven't heard in the song yet. It's really special, and I'm a big fan. I think I like the drama and the evolution of the song. I think it's really important and it's working. I like the ending too. Again, it's live. It felt live. Him doing that little chugging at the end there. I would assume that's not on the recorded piece, and it probably drifts out quite gently with the keys, but I really like that. That character, they're having fun. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. That's the best way to describe it. Not overly technical, quite a simple structure to it. There was a bit of a guesswork there in the middle where I was like, where are we going? But overall, I think that song is definitely well suited to her. I think she smashed it with her performance, and I'm so glad that I actually decided to give it a go. All these singers are important. We're going to get to it, I promise, but Tarja has a very important part in the band's history, but also in their future, because she's always going to be part of the conversation, and she should be. Remarkable band, remarkable song. Again, more commercially viable, more of a song than a composition of a song, but nothing wrong with that at all. Not mad at it, and I love that one. Thank you so much for joining again. Remember, if you want to join Tank and my Discord. The server link will be in the description of this video. Also, the Night Dreamers Reactor side have a awesome Nightwish server where there's tons of fans exchanging loads of info, experiences, concerts they've been to, getting hyped about some of the tours coming up and the rescheduling of those dates. There's some people in there who have direct ties to the group, so they share some awesome stories and exclusives. And I think even one of them was at an event for Crewish, and Marco was actually typing through their phone onto the Reactor side server in Discord, like wishing everybody, saying thank you for the support. So it's such a remarkable and awesome place. That link will also be in the description. I highly encourage you to join on to both if you do want to kind of have contact with us and with the fans beyond the YouTube world. I think it's an awesome place. We're there most days anyway, having a chat and a laugh. So until then, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.